must say, even though he hasn't went anywhere, the original Godzilla is back, and he is back in an epic way. Godzilla Minus One is the latest movie from Toho to celebrate the series' 70th anniversary coming up in 2024. Boy, let me tell you something, dude. If this is what's to come 70 years into Godzilla's history, I can't wait to see what we got next. And I'm still waiting for that Shin Godzilla 2 movie. And now we got a sequel to this too, hopefully. Bring it the fuck on. I'll jump to 2 different timelines. I'm already jumping timelines anyway with Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. So what this doesn't mean that much anyway in Toho's timeline. I'll do a double universe. We're already doing it. The story is set in post-war Japan. Okay, Japan has pretty much lost World War II, and they are in ruins. A creature has appeared and threatens to wipe them all out to extinction. With the help of a former kamikaze pilot and others, agree to help take down the creature. More revenge than survival is afoot for one of them. Look, man, this takes me back to my childhood. When I got the Americanized version of Godzilla King of the Monsters, I would not see the Japanese cut of that movie until I got older enough to go out and buy that cut, which I didn't know was a thing. So Raymond Burr wasn't even in that movie at all. This movie right here reminds me of King of the Monsters. It reminds me of that OG feeling. Okay, even down to the Odo Island callback of the first movie. The set pieces and the effects are brilliant. The director of this movie is the writer, producer, screenplay, and he did it all by himself, dude. That's fucking insane. I can't even say his name. Takashi Yamazaki. Dude, an Academy Award is due for you, my man, because goddamn, I think this is the best Godzilla's looked in Japan ever, to be honest with you. Even though he's almost like sort of CG and sort of half and half, this is my favorite Godzilla design. It looks just like 1954 with a hint of the 1990s. I believe it was the Heisei era, I think of Godzilla, when they rebooted him in 1991 from a dinosaur. He looks like a combination of those two. Brilliant. There's always that running gag of human elements in Godzilla films. I'm here to tell you, the human element in this movie is the strongest human element in a Godzilla movie yet. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the best Godzilla movie ever made. This is the best movie of 2023. And it's not even our movie, it's Japan's movie. But I'm counting it as my best movie of 2023. He deserves it. Always. Through all the shit Godzilla movies, through all the half-ass Godzilla movies, but to all the great Godzilla stories I've watched in my 30-something years of G-Man, this tops it. And I love it. I love the characters. All of them. They all had a chance to do something. They all had purpose. Everything in this movie had a purpose. Now, there is a point towards the end of this movie where I wish they would have handled it a little bit differently. It would have just saved us from trying to tell us what that certain thing did to try and stop this creature. Instead, letting us find out the way he would find out when he's operating an airplane. But they had to do a little throwback and explain it. I'm not mad at it. I just wish they just would have let us and him find out what really happened, you know? It would have made a better impact, and it would have shocked him. Because this is also about forgiveness. between him and another person who he blames for the beginning of the movie, which I'm not going to spoil, just in case nobody's seen it yet. This is a movie I need to see 3 more times. Apparently, this movie is killing the box office, and it deserves it. It deserves every penny it's getting from that box office. We have 2 sequels to get to here. We have a sequel to this movie and Shin Godzilla. Which one do we get next? Hopefully the Shin Godzilla sequel. And then we'll come back to Godzilla -2 or whatever they want to call it. And I kind of like the play on the -1 since Japan just lost the war already. They were already in the process of rebuilding, and Godzilla took them back to the Stone Age again, pretty much. Just giving them that negative oomph. I loved it. What I also loved about this movie is Godzilla's atomic breath. The atomic breath is actually atomic. What does that mean? You have to fucking watch that movie to find out. But when he blew that shit, and the after effect, oh my god. Best atomic breath ever in a Godzilla movie. Imagine this Godzilla fighting a monster with that atomic breath. Imagine him fighting Mecha Godzilla with that atomic breath. Mecha Godzilla would not exist at all. It would probably just be his feet standing there. Pretty much. Highly go watch this movie. I implore you. You will not regret it. Let me know what you guys think about Godzilla -1 down below if you have seen it. And I will catch you guys in the next one.